When a pre-tribber realizes that Revelation 20:4 through 5 proves that the first resurrection will include tribulation era martyrs, that pre-tribber knows that he must somehow overcome Revelation 20:4 through 5. That pre-tribber wants to somehow make it appear that the first resurrection occurs piecemeal, bit by bit. Some Christians in the first century AD, some Christians in the Middle Ages, some Christians 7 years before Armageddon, and then tribulation era martyrs after the tribulation. By making you think that the first resurrection will occur piecemeal, bit by bit, that pre-tribber can make you think that the rapture will be a pre-trib rapture, despite the fact that the phrase, the first resurrection, appears in Revelation 25, a phrase that includes tribulation era martyrs whom are referenced back in Revelation 24. First of all, always remember that Jesus Christ said that the resurrection will occur on the last day, not 7 years before the last day. And Daniel 12:1 through 2 references both resurrections occurring after the tribulation. But pre-tribbers will not stop fighting the Holy Bible, and consequently, the Holy Bible will not stop exposing their heresies. 1 Corinthians 15:23 reveals that the resurrection will occur at his coming, at the coming of Jesus Christ. The resurrection is not piecemeal. It will occur at the coming of Jesus Christ. It is very helpful to be aware that 1 Corinthians chapter 15 repeatedly references two tiers. 1 Corinthians 15:23 references two tiers. One, Jesus Christ was resurrected in 33 AD, approximately. Two, God's people will be resurrected at his coming. Those are two tiers. 33 AD is one tier, and at his coming is another tier. Consider the two-tiered theme of 1 Corinthians chapter 15. 1 Corinthians 15:22, in Adam all die, in Christ all live. 1 Corinthians 15:23, Jesus was resurrected in 33 AD. His people will get resurrected at his coming. 1 Corinthians 15:40, there are heavenly bodies and there are earthly bodies. There is glory of heavenly bodies and there is glory of earthly bodies. Verse 42, a body is buried in corruption, but raised incorrupted. Verse 43, a body is buried in dishonor, but raised in glory. Again, verse 43, a body is buried in weakness, but raised in strength. Verse 44, a natural body is buried, a spiritual body is raised. Verse 45, the first man, Adam, became a living creature. The last Adam, Christ, became a life-giving spirit. Verse 46, the natural came first, and then a spiritual came. Verse 47, the first man was from earth. The second man, Christ, was from heaven. You can easily see the two-tiered theme of 1 Corinthians chapter 15. So, always see the two-tiered theme of 1 Corinthians 15:23. Jesus Christ was resurrected in 33 AD. His people will be resurrected at his coming. And the coming of Christ is repeatedly referenced in Matthew chapter 24. Matthew 24:27, the coming of the Son of Man. Matthew 24:30, the Son of Man coming. Matthew 24:37, the coming of the Son of Man. Matthew 24:39, the coming of the Son of Man. As you can see, 1 Corinthians 15:23 proves that the resurrection will occur in Matthew chapter 24. And Matthew 24:29 says, after the tribulation. Matthew 24:30 references the coming of Christ, and Matthew 24:31 references the post-trib rapture. First Thessalonians 4:16 through 17 references the resurrection occurring immediately before the rapture. Always remember that 1 Corinthians 15:23 proves that the resurrection will be a one-time event, not piecemeal, not bit by bit. Abraham and Moses and the two witnesses and all other tribulation era martyrs will get resurrected at his coming. When you consider the fact that the two witnesses will get resurrected at the first resurrection, carefully examine Revelation 11:11 through 15. Revelation 11:11 references the two witnesses getting resurrected at the first resurrection. Revelation 11:12 references the two witnesses getting raptured, and Revelation 11:15 references the start of the millennial kingdom era. The millennial kingdom era will start shortly after the end of the tribulation. See the description box below and see any comments that I might add to comment boxes below that.